for free, but that's what I'm getting for you guys, air signs, okay? So that is your reading. That was a lot. Like, I really feel like you guys are going through a lot. So now after that, air signs, I know that was probably like, whoa. Sit, ponder on it, take some notes. If you have to rewind it back, take some notes, let me know. But I want you guys to get ready on your feet and flow with the wave, because our next performance is representing y'all air signs, Wavy Wayne.
And when asked why this piece, he says he feels it's time someone brings a positive light to our city in the form of music. And said, why use what you got now? He said, because our people need it. Let's give it up for Wavy Wayne. It's time.
Yeah. Hey yo, it's time for a change. No point of running around, keep on doing these same things. Living in this crazy world, playing the devil's games. It's time to repent and move on to better things. I said it's time for a change. No point of running around, keep on doing these same things. Living in this crazy world, playing the devil's games. It's time to repent and move on to better things. Yeah.
This is a beneficial production.
Swear I wake up in the morning, take a knee and thank God, cause it's only through his mercy in this jungle I survived. See, my enemies was coming, they was gunning for my life, but you see, God decided to keep this life in my eyes. Every day I seem to question and I ask myself why. After all the things I did that made my mama cry, I realized one day this drama, man, it gotta stop. So I turned to the Lord and said, oh Lord, I think it's time for what? Time for me to repent from my sins, cause I figured knocking at my heart, so I'm faithfully letting you in. The things of my past, God, I no longer wanna partake in. For the rest of my life, God, I just wanna follow your way. I say it's time for a change. No point of running around, keep on doing these same things. Living in this crazy world, playing the devil's games. It's time to repent and move on to better things. I said it's time for a change. No point of running around, keep on doing these same things. Living in this crazy world, playing the devil's games. It's time to repent and move on to better things.
This is a beneficial production.
You first wake up and you got that feeling that you had enough, and the game ain't the same, you feel deep down, it's time to change some stuff. So you say it's confusing, but it's simple what it is you need to do. Just call on God, have patience and wait, and here come rescue you. See, I was stuck at the bottom, it's not but it's love to help me make it through. I planted my seed, had faith in this word, and over time it grew. Now I'm in this booth and I got only one goal, that's to spread his truth. And when you look at me, what it is you see is his light shining through. But if you believe what he did for me, he can also do for you. Say it's time. It's time. Hey yo, it's time for a change. No point of running around, keep on doing these same things. Living in this crazy world, playing the devil's games. It's time to repent and move on to better things. I said it's time for a change. No point of running around, keep on doing these same things. Living in this crazy world, playing the devil's games. It's time to repent and move on to better things. Yeah.
This is a beneficial production.
am speechless. What a performance. Thank you, Wavy Wing, for such a mind-blowing performance. And now for those of you who are super in tune with your feelings, emotions, and moods, and if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, then as a water sign, you kind of have an advantage over the others. But don't tell them I said that though. We just finished Cancer season actually last week. So let's see what's in store for your creative career over this next month, water signs. You know, I have a water moon. They just, woo! All right, water signs. I have a water moon. I'm a Scorpio moon, if you guys didn't know. I'm a Sag rising too, but so I connect with you guys too, okay? So let's see what the guys, and I know this first card may look a little scary, but it's not, okay? So Earth sign, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep calling y'all earth signs. I don't know. That earth signs really have me going, and I don't know if it's because I'm an earth sign. Water signs. Water signs, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, my loves, okay? You have Two of Knives and the grandchildren, all right? So naturally, Knives energy. And the thing is about this deck, one thing I love about it is that it takes inspo. So the Knives energy represents ideas, okay? Like it represents thoughts, it represents beliefs, it represents, you know, again, mental energy has really been a theme. But then again, you have to consider, with us talking about creative careers, where does that creativity come from? The mind. Duh. Okay. So the Two of Knives card represents to some people being four-eyed, which is a reference to the ability to perceive both the physical and spiritual realms. So sometimes we can have a really, really random idea, but if we act on it, 9 times out of 10, that idea is what blows up. You know, so basically the person here in this card is a four-eyed woman who nervously bites her lips because her spiritual eyes have been gouged out. So she may not be able to really like see clearly. Maybe she's a little fogged. Like maybe she's not being able to really tap into her creativity in the way that she normally would if she was tapped in into her, you know, spirituality. Even if you're not spiritual, spirituality just really basically means the highest energy, okay? That's basically what it means. So I think you guys, honestly, as water signs, again, I'm not dragging you to drag you, I'm dragging you out of a place of love. You guys have the tendency to be passive aggressive. Y'all be saying little slick shit, and then when people try to check you, you're like, oh no, I'm just joking, oh no, I'm just kidding, oh no, blah 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 blah. You guys need to start learning how to say what you really mean and meaning what you say. If you say you want to work with somebody, send that person a DM. You never know. Figure out what their email is, send them an email. The worst thing is no. At least you tried. Being in touch with how you guys really feel. How do you guys really feel about your creative career? How do you guys feel about collaborating with people? How do you feel about where you are right now? How do you feel about, you know, the art that you create? Are you in tune with it? Are you doing it just to make money? Are you doing this because you think this is a get rich quick scheme? Are you doing this because you want longevity? Are you doing this because you want to create community around the world? Like being in touch with how you really feel. Do you feel like your ex is kind of hindering your growth? Do you feel like your family is hindering your growth? What are you really feeling that you're internalizing, water signs? And I just want you to sit on that for a second, because that's something I really want you guys to sit on. I think you guys have to make a decision soon. I don't know with what. This could be potentially job opportunities. This could be figuring out what you want to do for your job creative career. If you want to stay in school, if you want to get an internship, if you want to start a new business with somebody, if you need to cut somebody off, if you need to fire somebody from your team, if you need to hire somebody. I don't really know what in particular, because again, it varies with your own situation, water signs. But I do think that you guys are going to have to make a firm decision soon. But before you make that decision, you have to learn how to be in touch with what you really feel. That is your homework, water signs, okay? Lies may be getting exposed soon for you guys. This could be other people lying to you, but I'm not really getting that vibe. I'm getting either you have lied to somebody. It could potentially be about how you felt about them, how you felt about their work, or you lying to yourself, water signs. Maybe you know someone is a snake, but yet you still mess with them because they have 100,000 followers on Instagram and you feel like that's beneficial for you. You're lying to yourself because you feel like it's going to be beneficial when it's just going to bite you in the ass later. That's what I'm getting, like more lying to yourself, removing the cloudedness. You know what I mean? Like you can't see, you can't make a move because you can't see. You know, it's like, how could you, it's like playing chess blindfolded. You can't. You got to see what you're doing. You got to know where you're going. You need to know the direction. You need to know the path, water signs. Honestly, you guys are at a crossroads moment. I really do think you guys are in a transitional time over this next month. I think you guys are going to be able to really figure out the root of your anxieties and why you are the way that you are. A lot of times we tend to forget that our own internal emotions, our own internal experiences, traumas, whatever we have endured in the past, impacts everything around us. This includes relationships, this includes opportunities, this includes blessings, this includes literally everything. So I feel like you guys are going to be able to, as you guys are learning how to be in touch with how you really feel, not only is that going to heal anxieties, this is going to clear your path. You're going to be able to have a better understanding of where you want to go. You could be someone like me that's a multi-hyphenate and I do a lot of creative things. I'm multi-talented, I'm multifaceted. You may be, I know I can't sing, but you know, you can be a singer, but then also a graphic designer. You know, and someone, or you know, you may have a passion for fashion, not to sound cliche, but you really may have a passion for fashion and music. And so I think you're trying to figure out, even on that end, you know, what direction do I need to go? Tap into yourself. How do you really feel? Don't go into music if your passion is really for fashion, but you know, music may be more realistic for money. And now moving in the timelines that we're in, water signs, you guys need to be really in tune with how you feel. And it's easy for you guys because you guys are able to tap into your emotions much more than other signs. The thing about you guys is that you guys, when you guys feel a lot, and because you guys feel a lot, you guys like to deflect and deny certain feelings that you have that make you feel uncomfortable. So you guys need to chill on that. Okay? You guys need to stop lying to yourselves. Be honest with yourself. That's how you succeed. That's how you're able to move on. Seriously. For real. All right? Your last card, water signs, if I can find it. Here we go. Is the grandchildren, is the star. So when the grandchildren pops up in any type of reading, it basically is a sign of relief of any stress, negativity, despair, shame is on its way. So even if you may not necessarily see the light at the end of the tunnel, even if hope doesn't seem evident, just be patient, do the work that you need to do, and you will soon see proof that blessings are abound. Consider I really, again, tap into what inspires you. Find a way to become inspired. You know, ask yourself, what really motivates you to get up in the morning and do it all over again? Is it because of money? Is it because you have kids? Is it because you know you have a passion for something that you know that you're destined to do? What is that? You know, ask yourself too. I feel like also I'm getting a lot of mental blockages. Why do you feel like you're not deserving of the blessings that are on their way to you? Do you think you're not worthy? Are you holding past judgments of other people onto you on yourself? Like what is it? Keep in mind also that believing in yourself doesn't require proof. If you have proof, then that's great. But it doesn't require proof. I want to give you guys some other homework before we go. into our performance. I want you guys to keep in mind that you've accomplished something that was once a goal. And so I want you to get a notebook. It doesn't have to be now, but I want you to get a notebook. It could be your iPad notebook, it could be your iPhone notebook, it doesn't matter. And I want you to list over the past year or 6 months, what were accomplishments? And these could be work-related accomplishments. These even could be daily accomplishments. If you deal with depression and you were able to take a shower and make your bed up and go on a walk, list that as an accomplishment. If you were able to get, 10 followers in a week, you made your first reel the other day, you met someone that you wanted to connect with, you made your website, or whatever the case may be, or you had a really dope idea, list that as an accomplishment, okay? A lot of times we sleep on ourselves. A lot of times we can't see where we're going because we don't acknowledge where we once were and where we have once been. Hopefully that makes sense. Maybe it's time to find a mentor. Maybe you need to find someone that not only pours into you, but you can pour into them. As you can see, the little hands and the older hands. Maybe you need to be around someone that is going to help you get clarity. Water signs, okay? So that is our water sign reading. And to top it off, here's Alan Joseph representing all the feels and the water signs.
Took you on a day, maybe 1 or 2, I'm grateful. You gave me a chance, but all the time is gone, now it's back to the end. You fucked it up for me, trying to show you how real niggas be. You try, but you can't succeed, back and forth with the fake honesty. You try to blame it on me, but your heart is filled with envy. Still living in your mind when you're free, like your favorite song on repeat. You wasted your time not being with me, but instead you let me go. Stay down for you. Took you on a day, maybe 1 or 2, I'm grateful. You gave me a chance, but all the time is gone, now it's back to the end. You held it down for me, let go of your grip slowly. This love was made for you only, trying to give you my love, baby. Know you really want me, trying to keep your feelings low-key. It's okay, cause I know what I see, turning you into we. You wasted your time not being with me, but instead you let me go. I was the nigga who stayed down for you. Took you on a day, maybe 1 or 2, I'm grateful. You gave me a chance, but all the time is gone, now it's back to the end. Wasted time.
What a wonderful night full of insight and inspo and just pure on entertainment. We honestly hope that you enjoyed this night full of astrology and the arts just as much as we enjoyed putting it together. Before we close out, I just want to thank the event management class at the Los Angeles Film School, Clay Giltner, we love a Leo King, our professor who guided us in the right alignment to put this show together, Money Matt, who's also a Leo King, for the wonderful beats and for the readings, and for everyone who just took their time out of their day to watch this show, and the entire class for putting this show together. You guys have worked so hard. Thank you to Los Angeles Film School for pouring into the future of entertainment. Truly, you guys know what you guys are doing, and you guys are a godsend to each of us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you next month. Bye.